The space under my table saw had gotten pretty out of control, and the more I looked at it, the more I realized this is one of those little shop problems that keeps bothering you every time you walk past it. I built this cabinet while I was recovering from surgery, and honestly, I just needed something simple to work on. Nothing fancy, just a place to store my table saw blades and a few push blocks. So I figured, while I was easing my way back into the shop, this might be a good place to start. A simple cabinet, a couple shelves, a place for my blades, jigs, and safety stuff. As you can see, I have a brace on. I had spinal fusion surgery, and so I can't do a whole lot, but so I'm doing what I can. It's funny. When you can't jump straight into a big build, you start noticing all the little things in the shop that could be better. Turns out in my shop, there's a lot of those. This cabinet isn't complicated. Just plywood, some shelves, and a little bit of organization. But sometimes the projects that make the biggest difference in the shop are the ones nobody sees. Organization is one of those things nobody gets excited about in woodworking, until the day you can't find the chisel or tape measure you need. In the shop, a little organization buys you momentum. When the clamps have a home, the bits are labeled, and the offcuts aren't piled like an avalanche, you spend less time searching and more time building. The work flows. One cut leads to the next. Life works a lot like that too. When everything feels scattered, it's hard to start anything meaningful. Your attention is split, energy leaks out in 100 small directions. But when a few things are in their place, priorities, time, even your thoughts, progress gets easier. Not perfect, just intentional. Most woodworking videos focus on the finished pieces, tables, cabinets, furniture. But the truth is, most of the work in the shop is the systems that make those builds possible. Where things go, how tools are stored, how easy it is to reset after a project. In woodworking, we square our boards before we build with them. In life, organization is a bit like that. It doesn't make the project for you, it just gives you a straight edge to work from. And once things are squared up, you can finally start building. Most of what's going on these shelves exists for one reason: to keep me safe and my hands away from that spinning blade. Push sticks, push blocks, extra blades. Woodworking teaches you pretty quickly that confidence is good, but respecting the blade is better. Once everything had a place, the space under the saw finally started to make sense. This probably isn't the most exciting project in the shop, but it might be the most useful. And honestly, it's the perfect project to work on while I'm easing back into things. Sometimes, The small projects are the ones that help you get back to bigger ones.